You couldn't hear me? Oh, well, sorry. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. You should be able to hear me now. Sorry about that. Sorry. Apologize. Um, as I said, bonsai. I'm the Cobra Kai kid. Anyway, let's start that over. Thank you guys. Sorry. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Um, wow. We have over 1,500 people here in the chat. So, okay. So I'm going to say everything I just said. I'm going to repeat everything I just said. So, as you all know, Cobra Kai season 4, episode 1 is dropping in 1 hour. Well, an hour and a half, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Now, I see a lot of people in the chat. A lot of people in the chat are asking, like, what they're asking, can you sign up for this? Like, what is this event? Basically, you had to have signed up for this event like a couple weeks ago. They announced this event a couple weeks ago, and you had to RSVP immediately. And only a certain amount of people were able to get in. I don't know the number. I don't know how many people were able to get in, but I was fortunately able to get in. I know a lot of you guys were able to too. So this stream is basically going to be a countdown up until the season 4 episode 1, which is premiering at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to go from 8 to about 9 o'clock. We're going to be talking about our predictions. We're going to be talking about all different stuff. And then I'm going to watch the episode. I know you guys are going to watch the episode. I'm going to end the live, watch the episode. Then I'm going to start another live stream giving my spoiler review. So very important. If you guys aren't watching the first episode, which it sucks because I wish everyone could, but unfortunately that's how Netflix did it. It's not me. That's the way Netflix ran it. You had to be one of the first people to RSVP. So it wasn't like a certain people got this and other people didn't. Like, no, it was basically first come, first serve. So it was pretty fair in that case. So you had to have been one of the first people to RSVP. So if you didn't get it, unfortunately, you'll have to wait till December 31st. But fortunately, I'll be doing a non-spoiler review video. So if you guys want to know about the episode without being spoiled, I'm going to do that. So just to clarify, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. After episode 1 comes out, so after this stream, I'm going to make after this stream, I'm going to watch the episode, then make another stream that's going to be spoilers. It's going to all be spoilers. So I have it in the title. I have it in the thumbnail. So if you go in and say, oh, dude, you spoiled it. Like, I literally have it in the title and thumbnail. So, that's your fault. And the thumbnail doesn't spoil anything. Don't worry. Now, I will make a separate video, an edited video that will be non-spoiler review. So I won't give anything away except just my thoughts on the episode. I won't give any major spoilers away, even though, there's not going to be that many major spoilers. There's not going to be that many major spoilers in the first episode, but still I'll do my best to keep it to very minimal. And then I'll do a breakdown of the first episode from what I remember. So a lot of videos coming. It's cool because usually we get the whole show at once. You can't really break down the specific episodes because you're just getting it all at once. But with this is cool because they're dropping some episodes at a time. So you can watch this one episode and really break it down, which I'm very looking forward to. So we have like a whopping 1,200 people here. Like that's like a record. Thank you guys so much for really being here, showing love to the chat. As you can see, I'm repping. I'm ready. I got my Cobra Kai bracelets on. Got all the Cobra Kai stuff on. I'm so ready for this episode. I even have the countdown, like the Netflix screening page where I'm going to be watching the episode. So, so if you guys have any questions, we'll answer some questions for a bit. But before we get to that, I want to talk about my thoughts on this first episode. What I think we're going to get. Once again, the episode hasn't come out yet. So this is all speculation. none of this stream is going to be spoilers. Okay, none of this stream, because I'm going to end it before the episode comes out. Then I'm going to start another stream after the episode comes out, which will be spoilers. So, what do I think we're going to get in season 4, episode 1? Well, we know it's going to pick up right where season 3 left off. Let's begin. And then you have that whole thing, which, by the way, speaking of like this whole virtual premiere screening room, it's really cool because they actually like did a thing where you could like, I'll show you guys right now. I'll share my screen. You can do you were able to do like a photo booth, which was pretty cool. So I was able to like take a picture of myself, like wearing the Miyagi-Do stuff, and then like I did like a Cobra Kai one. Like I'll show you what I'm talking about. So basically, they had like a photo booth setting, which I thought was sick, and you took a picture of yourself, and then they put like the background behind you of the Cobra Kai season 4 poster, and it said Netflix coming December 31st. And for this picture, I was like, I got it put on the Cobra Kai gi. So let me show you guys what I did. I'll show you the Miyagi-Do one first. So this is the Miyagi-Do one that I did. I took that photo right there, pretty badass. So that's me. I dressed up in the gi, and then like it like CGI'd my background. I love that. It's so cool. So Netflix, I gotta give props. They did like some cool things. So I just went with the pose, just did my thing. So I like that picture. Then let me show you guys the other one I did. This one's my favorite. This one's in the Cobra Kai gi, and then hopefully they come up with some eagle fang gis. So then we could do an eagle fang picture, but this was the Cobra Kai gi. So that's me, just showing no mercy. And yeah, so just thought I'd share that with you guys. That's what I did. Now with this virtual premiere, before we actually get into what the first episode is going to be, let me explain the whole premise of the virtual premiere. But first, I see we have a bunch of super chats, so I want to read those. Let me get those super chats. First off, thank you guys for sending in the super chats. It really means a lot. And you're helping support the channel. So Creamy Guy TV, thank you for the super chat. Will Cobra Kai episode 1 drop on Netflix when the season comes out? Great question. So I don't believe the episode is going to drop on Netflix after this virtual premiere. On the website, it says you can only watch the premiere like once. And also it's going to be kind of live. It's like a premiere. So if you join in late, it's going to pick up right where the premiere is. Like you can't reset to the beginning. So it's very important that you're watching carefully. You're watching along. You're not pausing, or I don't think you can pause. So you can't really miss anything. But episode 1 is going to drop on Netflix. The whole season is going to drop on Netflix December 31st. Now, even though I'm watching episode 1 now, I will be rewatching episode 1 once it comes out on Netflix, because I want to get the whole story experience. Even if I already watched episode 1, I want to watch the whole thing together. And also, I want to watch it with I want to watch it on Netflix. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to just skip to episode 2. I don't need to be that quick on it. The season comes out once a year. Might as well enjoy it. Brian Larkin, thank you so much for the super chat. Just emailed you another Cobra Kai fan art. Oh, awesome, man. I'll definitely check it out after. I thought the fan arts that you did were absolutely awesome. All right. So now I just want to clarify what is going on at this event. So let me pull up my email. Okay, so I got the email right here. So it says that, let me just find it. All right. So it says, we are pleased that you will be attending the virtual screening of season 4 on Cobra Kai on Tuesday, December 28th. The event will begin at 6:30 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, with a special greeting from the executive producers. So, the executive producers are Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, but I I wonder if John, Josh, and Hayden are they like, I know they're the creators of the show, but I believe the executive producers are William and Ralph. So executive producers of Cobra Kai. Let me just double check. What the heck? Let's see. Executive producers. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Josh Shield, John Hurwitz, Hayden Schlossberg. They're part of the executive producers. I guess it's all together. So, so I guess John, Josh, Hayden, the creators of Cobra Kai, probably Ralph Macchio and Zabka. Maybe they're with them or not with them. Oh, the Q&A with the cast. Gianni DiCenzo actually posted a TikTok with like, you saw Jacob, Bertrand, Mary Mauser, and Shoal Montedonia sitting like on these chairs with a white background. I was wondering, like, what is that for? But now it makes sense. It's probably for this Q&A with the cast. Who's asking the questions? Who's answering the questions? I don't think it's a live Q&A. I think it's a pre-recorded thing. I'm curious who is the host for it. So that's cool. Now it says a special greeting from the producers, then a screening of the first episode, and a Q&A. So is that the order? So are we getting the greeting from John, Josh, and Hayden first, then the episode, and then the Q&A? I guess that's kind of what it looks like. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. That should definitely be a lot of fun. For those asking what the website is, it's only if you got the email that you can go on. Like, I hate to say that. It's not my thing. That's what Netflix did. That's just kind of what it is, honestly. So, now let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I think we got some more super chats. Let me check those. PIJPR, thank you for the super chat, $2 super chat. Did you see the new clip that came out today? So I didn't see the new clip, and I purposely didn't see the new clip because I'm trying to, because we're only a couple days away from season 4. I'm trying to just wait, and not really spoil myself at this point. So, even though I love those clips, I love seeing all that. I think we're so close to Cobra Kai season 4 that, at this point, it's kind of like, I don't really need to see it. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I'll just wait till the actual show so I can enjoy it more rather than see the clip and then not enjoy the show. If the clip came out a week ago or 2, maybe I would check it out. But it came out today, only a couple days away. So I'm like, nah. I did that last year too when they released the Chosen clip. I was like, I'm not going to watch it. Now, once again, we have over 1,000 people here. I appreciate everyone for joining. Make sure to smash that like button. And yeah, thank you all for being here. Let's get 1,000 likes if we can. That'd be cool. The Weekend Fan 2002, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you know at what time it will release exactly on the 31st, like noon maybe? Yeah, we do know the release date. The release time. It's actually going to release on the 31st at 3 a.m. Eastern time or 12 p.m. Pacific time. So I'm on the East Coast. So for me, it's going to release 3 p.m. My God, 3 a.m. I wish it was 3 p.m. 3 a.m. Eastern time. So it's bright and early for me. Yeah, so 12 a.m. Pacific time, 3 a.m. Eastern time. So if you're an East Coaster, it's pretty early. I'm going to be binging it. So I'll be up from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. watching it because it'll be about 5 hours. And then I'm going to go live right after. Yeah, I'm kind of crazy when it comes to these things. But like, listen, Cobra Kai, no mercy, man. You know what it is. We love it. We love it. So anyway, let's talk predictions for the first episode. Now, let me just pull up my screen really quick. Let me just get my screen up. Okay. There we go. So, what do I predict will happen in this first episode? Well, we know it's going to pick up right where season 3 left off. So, Daniel's saying, "Are you ready?" And then Johnny saying, "Let's begin." Now, what happens after that? We got a little bit of that in the date announcement trailer. So, we got a little of the we got a couple of the teases. So, like, how like their both of their approaches, what were their approaches going to be to take down Cobra Kai. Now we know they're going to be doing some training. We saw this in the trailers. We saw them in the same outfits. So the first episode seems like it's actually going to be a long one. I think it might be like 40 minutes. I don't know. It looks like a long first episode. I could be wrong. I would say it's definitely going to be over 30. Definitely over 30. With credits, I would say at least 35 minutes. I think it's going to be a long opening episode. And the writer said that the season 4 episodes are going to average more than the season 3 episodes. So, and the season 3 episodes were the longest episodes. So I think they're going to go with like a long premiere. I hope, since we're watching it. And I hope we don't see, I don't like looking at the time bar when I watch, because I just like to watch it and enjoy it for what it is. So I hope there's no time bar for that. I just had to cut to that because that looked cool. Sorry, I just had to. So I also believe that in this episode we're gonna see in the official trailer, which I guess I could pull up the trailer. You know what? I could let me actually download the trailer. Do I have it downloaded? I might already have it downloaded actually. I don't know. Oh nope, I don't. Never mind. Okay, let me download the trailer and do a little breakdown of what I think, like when I think. Oh no, I was trying to avoid spoilers. And yeah, once again, guys, in the chat, because it's a crazy time right now. It's a crazy time. There are people who are already seeing this show, people getting early access. There's images going around, there's videos going around. I would appreciate if you guys didn't spoil anything, like not just for me, but for other people. But also, I don't really want to see any of that stuff. If you are interested in spoilers, go search up spoilers on your own time, but don't comment it in the chat. Don't ruin it for other people. It's just like it, do to others what you would want done to yourself. You know what I mean? And if you want spoilers, that's good for you, but don't ruin it for someone else. So if you can, just let's avoid spoilers in this chat, because I don't want this to be like that. Now, when we get to the Cobra Kai videos that say spoilers in the title, then we're going to be talking about spoilers. Now, I'm still avoiding all those other clips despite watching the first episode. So don't tell me about the clips even after I watch the first episode. We're just going to be talking about that first episode and nothing else. But yeah, that would be much appreciated. So I know there's some spammers in the chat. Mods, if you can help out, that would be much appreciated. Thank you, mods. Appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to pull up the Cobra Kai official trailer, and then I'm going to pull up the Cobra Kai date trailer. We're going to break it all down. Okay. We're going to break it down and see like which scenes are probably going to go with episode 1, because I think I have an idea. I think they released a lot of clips from episode 1, but we're going to definitely talk about it. So that's downloading right now as we speak. It's almost downloaded. So how are you all doing today? What are you guys most looking forward to with this episode? My What I'm looking forward to most with this episode, and the number one thing is the return of Terry Silver. I mean, this is the first time we're seeing him in over 30 years. So almost 40. So, I think it's just actually no, 30. I think it's just crazy that oh, here we go. We got the trailer. I think it's just crazy that he's actually coming back. We're going to see him with dialogue. We're going to see the whole shebang. And I'm excited to see like what his character does. I'm also excited to hear the Terry Silver theme again. I hope Zach and Leo used it in episode 1 of this episode of season 4. Okay, so here we got the trailer. All right, so we're going to break down. We're going to break down what I think is going to be in episode 1. So let me just. Okay. That's not episode 1. That's not. I guess. You know what? All right. All right. So that's going to be episode 1 right there. Okay, so right here, this is episode 1. We know that because of the outfits. That's episode 1 too, which is interesting because of their outfits. Now they're setting something on fire, and this is only the first episode. Looks like the sun is setting or rising, so probably setting. So a lot's going to happen in this first episode. Okay, now I believe that this is happening in the first episode as well. This whole thing with Kreese, like Kreese, like talking to his students, and then this where Kyler and Tori walk into the dojo and see Robbie's officially joined. I think that's episode 1. That's my prediction. Now I want to skip a little ahead and then we'll go back. Look at Kyler's outfit here. Look at the sweatshirt he's wearing. It's a gray sweatshirt. And then look at Robbie in his gi. If we skip later in the trailer. Oh, right here. I missed it. That's Kyler wearing the same sweatshirt and Robbie wearing the gi. So I think in the first episode, this is what we're going to see. Some Cobra Kai training. They're going to get right into it. And then they're going to get right into it. And I think, you can kind of see it on Kyler's face. Like if we go back, Kyler's kind of like he doesn't look too happy to see like Robbie's joining Cobra Kai. Like Tori kind of has that like smile on her face, but Kyler's like kind of shook. Kyler's like, is he really good for Cobra Kai? Should he really be joining Cobra Kai? And I mean, we know at the end of season 3, he approved of Robbie, but like, now Robbie's going to be teaching the class, leading the class, and he's the main student. Went from Hawk to him. So Kyler might have his doubts at first, but then they're gonna train, and Robbie's gonna probably kick the crap out of him. It's cool to see Robbie fighting Kyler, the same bully that beat up Miguel in high school. So I think like Robbie's gonna prove like to Kyler, like, yeah, I'm meant to be here. Trust me, I'm Cobra Kai material. So that I believe we're gonna get that fight sequence in episode 1. So that's definitely a fight we're getting in episode 1. It's gonna be like a group kind of fighting thing, as we can see here. There's like a bunch of people on the mat fighting, so it's not just gonna be Robbie versus Kyler. It might be like a last man standing kind of thing. That'd be cool. And then we have this this whole thing with Kreese going to Terry Silver's mansion and saying like, you're the only one who can teach Cobra Kai with me. And Silver doesn't look too into it, which is not a very Silver thing. Like you would think, oh, he would just jump right into it. Like it's kind of like my video, kind of like my Terry Silver sings a song video, my parody, where Kreese calls Terry Silver and then he just right away, I'm back. I'm joining Cobra Kai. But It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. He looks caught off guard, and I think Terry Silver's kind of moved on with his life, and he doesn't know like if he really wants to get back into it. But then I think I don't think it'll take much convincing, and then ultimately, yeah, he does decide to come back. He takes off his shoes. Kreese looks like it's kind of like a surprise to see him. Like I think Silver will say like I have to think about it, or maybe he declines, and then something changes his mind, and then he decides to come back. And this is before he has the ponytail and all that. He looks so cool here. Look how high this dude gets his leg first off. Like, do you see that? Like, Thomas Ian Griffith is a martial artist in real life. So, like, he's probably out of Ralph Macchio, Zabka, and Marnico, like, he's probably the best fighter in real life. So it's going to be really cool to see, like, the actual, like, fighting that he does. Like, I can't wait to see who he messes up this season. Will he fight? The big thing is, like, will he fight Daniel? I don't know. I think they might save that because remember, Daniel didn't fight Kreese in season 2. He didn't fight Kreese until the end of season 3. So it's very possible that I know we all want a Silver versus Daniel fight, but it's possible that they save it up. Maybe Silver fights Johnny. Maybe they're saving the Daniel versus Silver fight. Now, okay, we have like about an hour left until the episode 1 premiere drops. Just letting you guys know, very exciting. So I believe this is gonna be episode 1 as well. That's my prediction. What else is gonna be episode? That's not episode 1. I'm just looking at episode 1. That I believe is gonna be like episode 2. That's not episode 1. That's definitely not episode 1. That I think is episode 2. That's not episode 1. That's not. That's definitely not. That's not. That's not. That could No, never mind. Never mind. That's not episode 1. That, yeah, as we said before, that's episode 1. All right, and all this stuff is not from episode 1. Okay. So I think we made it pretty clear what's from episode 1. Now, let's look at the date trailer, the date announcement trailer, which has a lot of stuff from episode 1. They actually reveal a ton from the first episode. So let's pull that up. Give me 1 second. All right.
Many of us used to be.
All right. So this is all from episode 1. That's all from episode 1. We know this. Many of us used to be enemies, but rivalries. Okay, wait. But all rivalries don't need to last forever. And then, you have Daniel's line.
There's only one way we're going to be able to beat.
And then, yeah, so we know there's going to be a little back and forth. So that's episode 1. That's episode 1. We know that based on the outfits. Now, this is interesting because they're doing some training here. Dimitri versus Sam. Like, they're getting right into the training, It's not just, hey, guys, welcome to the dojo. Like, my name is Daniel. My name is Johnny. No, they're diving right into the training, as we can see here. But you got to bite first. They're going to have, like, a whole, like, maybe, like a 2-3 minute conversation just to the students about, like, what the purpose of their dojo is and, like, what the mission is, which is to defeat Cobra Kai and how to defeat Cobra Kai. But both of them are going to go back and forth saying completely opposite stuff. It's like, you can't teach they're not going to be able to teach this class, like, because you can't have students learn from you if you don't even know what you're doing. You know what I mean? especially if you have two different teachers and one teacher's telling you to do one thing and the other teacher's telling you to do another thing. Like, haven't you ever had that before? One person tells you to do one thing, another person tells you to do another thing, and then when you do one thing, the other person gets mad. You know what I mean? And you end up not doing it right. If these students want to be good, like this dojo is not winning the All Valley tournament if Daniel and Johnny don't get their stuff together. Because Daniel and Johnny, if they're going to teach, they need to know what they're teaching. And right now, this whole first episode, I think, is going to be them like completely on different pages. Like, I think they're going to learn to get on the same page, which I'm very excited to see, actually. And it's going to be like the best part of season 4 is seeing them like learn to get on the same page. But, it's going to take some time. That I don't think is from episode 1. That I don't think so. Or maybe that could possibly be episode 1. And then this is definitely, I think, episode 1. That no. And that I think is episode 1 too, because that's the same outfit Daniel was wearing. If you look at that like Nike shirt that he's wearing, same shirt he was wearing right here. Right there. Same shirt. Yeah, you guys get the point. Amanda's going to be great this season. I'm so excited for her. So that's what we got. I want to answer some questions now before we get to it. So we have a half hour. We have a half hour left before I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to end the stream at 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. The season 4 episode 1 will premiere at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So it'll give me enough time to just get myself together, get ready for it. But in the meantime, I want to answer some questions. So, what are your questions about season 4 episode 1? Like, what do you like? You have any theories, any questions? Like, you want to know my opinion on anything? Like, what do you guys think? Oh, first, actually, let me check if we have any more super chats. I think Harold Clark became a new member. Thank you so much, Harold, for becoming a member. I really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy the perks that come with it. Thank you. Let's see. Does it say what belt you got? Black belt. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. That really means a lot. Thank you. All right. Let me answer some of the super chats right now. River the Coaster Lover 1984. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. I wasn't able to sign up on accident. Can you share your screen during the premiere? I'm like really sad right now. Cobra Kai never dies. Listen, man, I wish I could. Trust me, I wish. I know not everyone here is seeing this episode. It kind of like kills me because I feel bad, but I am not allowed to share my screen. It's not my rules. That's Netflix, YouTube, copyright. I'm not allowed to do that, so I can't break those rules. Just not allowed to do that. I wish I could. Well, I don't wish I could break the rules, but like I wish you guys could see it. I wish I could help you out, but in that instance, I can't. So I'm sorry about that. Dark Ronin, thank you so much for this super chat. I really appreciate that. $5 super chat. Wow. What dojo do you think will win? I'm so excited for this premiere. The All Valley tournament. I think Cobra Kai. I mean, the name of the show is Cobra Kai. The logo, just everything, like, just is making me think that the bad guys are gonna win this season. I think that would be pretty cool, honestly. Like, I know Daniel and Johnny, like, have worked so hard, and I know they're gonna really train this season and get their students better. I know they're gonna have a great arc this season, but with Terry Silver, that line that he says when he's talking to Kreese in the restaurant, I just want to make sure that this time we win. For him to say that and then like lose again, like for Kreese and Silver to lose a second time, would be kind of like, come on, man, because they always lose. The bad guys always lose. And it's kind of like Silver's like, it's kind of like fool me once, shame on me, or fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. You know what I mean? Like if Silver were to just join Cobra Kai again and really get back into it after all this time, and then to just not happen, you know what I mean? For him to just not win would kind of suck. Um, Jack Knight, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Can't wait for the new season 4. Gonna probably be my favorite, even though not out yet. Yeah, no, I think we all like know that season 4 is gonna be the best season. I mean, each season has like so many good things about it. You know, season 1 for me was the most like heartwarming season. It was such a simple season. It was the opening season to introduce you to this world. I feel like we'll forever be that like the more heartwarming season. Season 2 took place in the summer. It was such a fun season. Miyagi-Do versus Cobra Kai, and that ending caught me off guard. Like, great season. Season 3 had so many different characters, so much story and complexity, from Kreese's flashbacks to like Kreese's Cobra Kai, Eagle Fang, Miyagi-Do, like all these different stories, you know, exploring Tori's character more, like all this different stuff. And then especially that finale, like season 3 had so much epicness going for it. And season 4, you know, I think the big thing is the return of Terry Silver, and then the team up of Daniel and Johnny. You know, Daniel and Johnny versus Kreese and Terry Silver. That, come on, that's sick. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the image right now, like of the 4 senseis, and come on, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's gonna be so good. Now, okay, so we got. Oh wait, I missed your last part. Also, can't wait to see the Hawk interactions and Miguel and LaRusso. I'm excited to see Hawk and Daniel. I think they're gonna have a heart to heart about the Medal of Honor and all that. That'll be really interesting to see. Actually, you know, we're excited for the Miguel Daniel interactions, but Hawk and Daniel is gonna be interesting. FaZe, thank you so much for the super chat. That really means a lot. What do you think will happen in the finale? The All Valley, like the finale, episode 10. I think the All Valley tournament will be 2 episodes, episodes 9 and 10. And I think 10 we're gonna find out the winner. I think Cobra Kai is gonna win. I think the bad guys will win, and I think we'll get like some sort of like aftermath. I think it'll be a really big cliffhanger because you know what, season 1 ended with Miguel winning the tournament, and then Kreese comes back to the dojo. And then you had Samantha. We saw Samantha get back into karate. We saw Robbie and Daniel reopening the Miyagi-Do dojo. So the big question is, if whoever wins this tournament, like, how is the season actually going to end? You know, after they win the tournament, probably see some aftermath, a confrontation between the senseis, and then I don't know. Season 3 ended on a good note, so I feel like season 4 will probably end on like not such a good note, on a cliffhanger of the bad guys winning, and it'll kind of put Daniel and Johnny like under the dumps. So that's my prediction. River the Coaster, thank you so much for the super chat. But I didn't know how to sign up. I've been having a really rough day today. I've been waiting for so long. I'm sorry. I feel for you. You know, it like they didn't really tell you, like, you know, I was actually like going through some stuff at that time, some personal stuff. I was having a really rough time actually, and um I wasn't gonna sign up. Like I not that I didn't want to, but I was like, I didn't know what the event was going on that day. And at that time, and I was like, you know what? Like, it's probably a new image. I'll react to it like a couple days from now. I can't with what I'm going through. But I was fortunately I got a note to be there. So I went, and yeah, so I'm sorry. I know it sucks, but it's gonna come out in a couple days. You know, you don't have to wait too long. You know what I mean? So it's not the end of the world. It's only a couple days from now. But I appreciate the super chat, and I hope you feel better. Ricardo Linnell, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Cobra Kai Kid, what will the consequences be for Eagle Fang and Miyagi-Do for losing? Great question. Great question. So, you know, I'm just like going into this season. I'm just going in as a fan. I'm excited for Kreese and Silver. I'm excited for Daniel and Johnny's team up. I'm excited for the All Valley. I'm not really thinking too much into the logistics, but I will be honest. There are some logistics that need to be figured out. And the main thing is, what's the deal? And I know, if you guys know, YouTuber Watch Party discusses this a lot, and I completely agree with him that there needs to be like they need to figure out, okay, what happens if one dojo wins and another dojo loses? Because the end of season 3, even though it was a very cool scene, it doesn't really explain what happens if Daniel and Johnny lose. Kreese just says, if I lose, I go. So that you get the idea. Cobra Kai's done. They have to shut down. But if Daniel and Johnny lose, do they have to shut down? Like that was never part of the deal. It's implied, but it was never part of the deal. Now, like what happens if Miyagi-Do wins? What happens if Eagle Fang wins? Is it a different situation? If Miyagi-Do wins or if Eagle Fang wins, is it the same thing or is it different? Another thing is, if they're gonna change the rules of the All Valley, we know they're gonna add something that's gonna be crazy or whatever. There's rumors of multiple brackets. There's rumors of them adding weapons or doing kata demonstrations or weapon demonstrations. How is this gonna go into the deal? And what happens if none of the dojos win? You know what I mean? We need to know the stakes. That's very important. Knowing the stakes. And also knowing them early on. That's very important. Because if we don't know the stakes early on, which I don't know if we will find out the stakes in episode 1. I'm just being honest. But episode 2, when Kreese and Silver confront Daniel and Johnny, it's very important that they lay out the stakes. What happens if we win? What happens if you win? What happens if we lose? What happens if you lose? You know what I mean? Because if they're not laying out the stakes of the tournament, then you won't be able to like really follow along with the season, and you won't like worry for the characters. You don't know like what they're fighting for. You need to know what they're fighting for when they're making actions. Why are they making their actions? We know it's to win the tournament, but why do they need to win the tournament? Why do Daniel and Johnny need to win the tournament? Why do Kreese and Silver need to win the tournament? They need to lay out those rules a little more. William Robinson, thank you so much for the super chat. We've been told there will be a lot of montages this season. What montage would you like to see? Great question. That's a great question, actually. I just have to sneeze. I think you guys heard it, but I stopped my camera because you always look weird when you sneeze, so caught myself on time. What montages would I like to see? That's a great question, actually. I haven't thought of that. I would definitely like to see a montage of Daniel and Johnny training each other. We are going to see Daniel and Johnny training each other, but definitely a montage with that. And I also want to see a montage where Terry Silver and Kreese are training Robbie, just like they did in the Karate Kid Part 3. So imagine, oh my God, Wait, I'm actually getting chills right now thinking about this. Imagine we get a callback to the Karate Kid Part 3 where Daniel and Mr. Miyagi were doing the kata, and then then it cut to, with the same Bill Conti theme, it cut to Kreese Silver and Mike Barnes and Dennis and Snake training. How cool would it be to see now before the tournament in season 4, Daniel and Johnny doing kata and maybe push-ups or whatever, and then you cut to Kreese and Silver training Robbie and Tori. Like, that would be so sick with Bill Conti's theme, the Daniel's Moment of Truth theme, or the Daniel's training theme. Hassan, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Cobra Kai Studio, what's up? How you doing, man? How been a while? How you doing? Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey Drew, hope all is well, my friend. So ready for season 4. Yes, dude, so excited. It's gonna be the best season ever. The best season ever. You know, as Stingray says. The 80s were the best era ever. The best era ever. Yeah, season 4 is gonna be dope. So thank you so much for the super chat there. I really appreciate that, my man. Let me. Okay. Now, let's see. What else did I miss? Nicholas Jones, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Can't wait for this premiere. We'll be here 0230 here in the UK. Worth the late night. Oh, wow. 0230. Is that 2:30 a.m.? Is that what you mean? 2:30 a.m.? That's crazy, man. That's nuts, but props to you. Props to you. Thank you again for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Yeah, listen, I'm going to be staying up at 3 a.m. once that new season drops. So you got to do what you got to do sometimes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to. What happens if there's a tie? There's never a tie. There's never a tie. River the Coaster Lover. Wow, $10 super chat. Thank you. I really appreciate that. You're my favorite YouTuber of all time. Oh, awesome. That's so, okay. It's so, I got to say, it's so weird when people say I'm their favorite YouTuber of all time, because there's so many good YouTubers out there. And I just feel honored to be a part of like some people's like greatest YouTuber. It's just weird. Like, I know I'm a YouTuber, but like, you know, it's just weird to think that I'm like, some people think I'm up there. And River, I appreciate that. My friend asked me who my favorite YouTuber was. I said Cobra Kai Kid. Oh, thank you. You always made my day. I'm so glad. P.S. Love roller coasters. Six Flags Magic Mountain is my favorite. Yeah, I love roller coasters too. Six Flags is the absolute best. Love that. Wow, the chat is going fast. Am I going to show the episode on stream? No, I'm going to be ending before. We're going to wrap up in 10 minutes. So I'm going to be going live for 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to watch the episode, and then I am going to do a live review right after. Whatever time we got to stay up till, we'll stay up till. And once again, I just appreciate everyone for being here in the chat. It's just nuts. It's like I see the chats just going by so fast. Means a lot. So 10 more minutes left. What else? What else should we predict? Stingray wins the All Valley tournament, takes on the 4 senseis and beats them with one finger. Sorry, Cobra Kai kid, for spoiling the script. Dude, what the heck? Why'd you have to do that? But it's okay. It's okay. I don't want spoilers. Guys, I'm not going to stream my reaction. I'm going to just watch it, you know, and just focus on that. So yeah. Have I ever been to Europe? No, but I would like to. That'd be fun. Cobra Kai kid meet up in Europe. If Kreese loses, Terry will stay there. Yeah, exactly. That's why they got to clear up the rules of the tournament, because if it's like if Kreese loses, they can't just be like, oh, you never said Terry can't stay. Like, you know, that's just BS. That's like, you know, if you and your friend are making a deal and then like you win, like say like you're playing basketball or something and you bet $5 on the game and then you win and your friend owes you $5 and you're like, oh no, I never promised. I was crossing my it's like I was crossing my fingers. Like, no, that's like you can't back out like that. You can't drop a challenge and leave, old man. If anyone understands that reference, then yeah, let me know. Whew. Alonzo Ivory Jr., thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. I believe Cobra Kai will win the tournament, which will indeed bring a season 5 with payback for both Daniel and Johnny with a new gameplay. That'd be sick. That's definitely the it's definitely the big question: who will win the tournament? And season 5, William Zabka has went out to say that season 5 is going to be the best season in his opinion. So that's pretty cool, you know, to hear before season 4 even comes out that season 5 is William's best season. So whatever season 4 is, even if season 4 is amazing, you know, it's not William's best season. It's season 5. It's crazy. It's crazy how they finished filming and they're in Puerto Rico. Like what? Nuts. Yeah, season 5 will be sick because it won't be a tournament. It'll be real life. You know, how will Daniel and Johnny stop Kreese and Silver? Like, not just in the tournament, but like real life. How will they take them? How will they take Cobra Kai down? Like, what is their approach going to be? It'll be interesting to see. I have no idea where they're going to go with it. Leigh Saunderson, thank you so much for that. Watched the original films as a teen in the 80s. The series is so good. Thanks a lot for your coverage. Happy Christmas from Liverpool, UK. That's awesome that you watched the original films as a teen. I wasn't even born. I wasn't even born when they came out. I was born when the reboot came out, the Jaden Smith one. Pretty sure I saw that. I don't know if I saw it in theaters. I don't remember. But yeah, the show is so good. Like, this is how you continue a franchise. A lot of franchises such as Star Wars, not to trash Star Wars, but like, I mean, you know, weren't successful with all the new films, you know, because they didn't give it the Cobra Kai treatment. They didn't have people working on it who cared. John, Josh, and Hayden are the biggest fans of Cobra Kai Karate Kid. We have 800 people in this chat, and I'm sure all of you are fans. I'm a fan as well. I'm a huge fan, but no matter what, I'm nowhere near John, Josh, and Hayden's level. Like, no one is. They are the ultimate fans of the show. Not only are they fans of the show, but they're the creators of the show. That's why it's so good, because they're brilliant writers who don't put in fan service to put in fan service, which means like having Daniel and Johnny do all this, like these random things, like, oh, like Daniel and Johnny compete in the All Valley tournament and Johnny Crane kicks Daniel in the face. They're not doing these things to be like, oh, like I want to see it. They're giving us things that we want to see, but they're also giving it, like, doing it like if there's a purpose behind it, which is really cool. Brian Larkin, thank you so much. Can't wait to hear your thoughts on the art I sent. Yeah, I'm very excited to check it out. Thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to check out your work. I thought the other ones you sent were really awesome. River, thank you so much again for that. I really appreciate that. Don't worry, I'll be there to see the breakdown of the first episode. What time are you streaming that? Because I never miss your live streams. You see, I was gonna schedule it, but I really can't because I don't know when the event ends. The event starts at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know when it ends, so I can't schedule it yet because I don't know when it's gonna end. But I will post it once I finish. Now, River, I know you said that you're not watching the first episode, and I know you don't miss my live streams, and I appreciate that. But my live stream on the first episode is going to be a spoiler live stream. So please don't watch it. Please don't watch it. I'm asking you. I'm giving you a free pass. Like, I know you go to all my live streams, and this doesn't count right here. Like you still go to every one of my live streams. Just don't go to this one because you don't want to be spoiled. And that's the same to everyone else. Right now, this is fine. I'm not spoiling anything. I haven't seen the episode. But the next live stream I do is going to be all spoilers. I have it in the thumbnail. I have it in the title. Please do not click on it if you haven't watched the episode. If you have watched the episode, then click on it. Let's talk about it. It'll be epic. But that's my warning. So clip that if anybody comes into the other stream and says you spoiled the episode for me, clip this. So Chris Ricker, thank you so much for that super chat. Just wanted to give you a sincere thank you. I've been going through a very rough patch in life, and the show as well as your videos help ease my mind. Wow, Chris, that means a lot, man. I'm thankful for that. I'm glad that Cobra Kai and my channel have given you some peace of mind. Whoops. Listen, I can relate. Everyone goes through tough patches in life, and they need to find like those things that kind of get them through it. While you can't just do one thing and then everything's better all of a sudden. There's things that you can do. There's things that you can watch. There's things that make you smile. There's things that make you happy that can take your mind off of things. And I also find that with Cobra Kai, when I'm stressed out, when I feel like the weight of the world's on me, everyone goes through it, but it's a matter of how you respond to it. And definitely, this last month has been very hectic for me. A lot of stuff has been going on, personal stuff. And then also, just being busy with the channel. I love making Cobra Kai videos, but it also gets very time consuming with school and just with my personal life and trying to just stay healthy, keep my balance and my mental, everything. So, listen, I'm glad my channel has helped you, and I hope it continues to help you and make you smile, make you laugh, and entertain. Like that's what I try and do here. So I appreciate that. Thank you. River the Coaster, thank you. Wow, thank you so much again. I've even met Martin Cove. What a cool person he is. Martin Cove is the coolest guy. Like, you just know Kreese, even Kreese is like, out of all the characters on Cobra Kai, Martin Cove is probably the most confident, coolest, just swagger guy on the show. Kreese just has all that swag, and so does Martin Cove. But Martin Cove is so nice. He's so awesome. It's am I looking forward to season 4? Yes. Yes, I'm looking forward to season 4 a lot. It's just funny because like, I don't know. No, I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so good. I'm a little like it's very surreal that we're getting the first episode today. I don't feel like it. Dylan, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Dylan Tipton. It doesn't feel like we're getting the first episode today, like in half hour. It really doesn't feel like it. Dylan, thank you again for that super chat. It really means a lot. Okay, I think we got through all the super chats. Everyone, it's starting in 28 minutes. So I'm gonna hop off and I am gonna Kezuk, thank you for becoming a new member. I really appreciate that. Hope you enjoy the perks that come with it. And thank you. I appreciate that. So guys, I'm gonna head off. I am gonna go watch the episode, and when you see me, next time you see me, I will have just watched Cobra Kai season 4, episode 1. So wow. So remember, if you guys the next time you see me, I'll be talking spoilers. So don't join if you haven't seen the first episode. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. I'll see you guys soon. Cobra Kai season 4, episode 1. Man, I can't believe this is happening. It's so surreal, but guys, it's gonna be great. So I'll see you soon. And until then, remember, Cobra Kai never